Hi guys, Matt V's Movies back for another video, and today we're looking at Spider-Man 3 and the various editions that I have in my collection. Just before we delve into these editions in a bit of a closer look, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Please consider subscribing by hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll be notified when I release a new video. Please also comment if you wish and share the video. Okay, so in this video, this is the final film of the original trilogy of films by Sam Raimi, and today we'll be looking at the DVD, 4K Ultra and the Steelbook, and also at the very end just looking at this DVD special limited edition of all three films, just to kind of do a roundup of the original trilogy before we move on to the Amazing Spider-Man films. Okay, so Spider-Man 3 came out in 2007 and was rated certificate 12 in the UK. It ran for 2 hours and 36 minutes. Just a brief summary of the film. Peter Parker becomes one of a symbiotic alien that bolsters his Spider-Man avatar and affects his psyche. He also has to deal with Sandman and maintain a fragmented relationship with Mary Jane. The release date for the film in the UK was the 4th of May 2007, and director Sam Raimi returned to complete the final film of the trilogy. The box office for this came in at $894.9 million US. The film starred Tobey Maguire reprising the role of Peter Parker stroke Spider-Man, Kirsten Dunst as Mary Jane Watson, J.K. Simmons as J. Jonah Jameson, Willem Dafoe as the Green Goblin, Thomas Hayden Church as Sandman, James Franco returning as Harry Osborn, and Topher Grace starring as Eddie Brock, and Bryce Dallas Howard as Gwen Stacy. Okay, so up first was a DVD release that I got back in the day, and this was a really nice slip of the film, and Spider-Man here is kind of like his alter ego of the black Spider-Man suit when he kind of Venom kind of connects with him at one point in the film, and it's really nice sort of texture on here. It's like slight embossing of the suit, I suppose, and yeah, it's really nice slip cover. It's a matte feel, this one. And on the back we've got sort of a bit about the film and the tech specs, and this was a 2-disc edition. Then on the inside, now this was an alternative slip cover design, that came out at the time as well, so showing sort of like a mirror image of the two sides of the character in the film. So that's quite nice. And then on the back, again, the same information. And then just on the inside, quite standard, just the feature film and the special features. There's no booklet contained in this one. So yeah, but yeah, just a nice DVD edition that we got back in the day. Okay, up next is the 4K Ultra of Spider-Man 3, and we've got a really nice design on here of again in Spider-Man in the black suit and sort of perched on a rooftop and with rain. It's quite a nice stylistic design, that one. And again, this is from that French trilogy pack, so obviously everything here is in French, but we've got the tech specs, and again this one comes with a Dolby Atmos soundtrack. Again, Sony release, wonderful picture quality on this one. You know, highly recommend picking this up in 4K. And then on the inside, we've got the Blu-ray disc there, and we've got the 4K Ultra disc there. So that's the 4K. Then we've got the Steelbook that Xavi bought out. Again, nice lenticular image here. That similar sort of mirror image scene. Well, this wasn't in the film, but I don't think anyway. But yeah, it's just a sort of, you know, nice sort of image of his alter ego in the film and that. But and then we take it off. Again, we get the same image, but again with a debossed border embossing on the title, and on the both characters. This is all embossed, and yeah, it's just a really nice image. And on the back, again, we've got that sort of same image that we've just seen on the 4K Ultra edition. Really nice image there. And then on the inside, another little thing there, the limited edition, and all the tech specs on the back. And this one was a 5.1 Dolby True HD this time. But again, picture quality on this, again, from Sony, you know, really, really good. And that 4K just sort of puts it up another couple of notches. And then on the inside, we've got some nice sort of artwork here of Spider-Man. Take the disc out. And then again, that image of him when he's got the black suit. So yeah, lovely Steelbook from Xavi. And just before we get into looking at the final sort of collection here on DVD, just a little extra thing that I kind of learned recently about Spider-Man 3. Apparently there is actually an editor's cut of the film, which is in a sort of an Origins limited edition 4K and Blu-ray set, which is available. And apparently the editor, Bob Murawski, was dissatisfied with Raimi's vision of Spider-Man 3, and went on to cut his own version. Now apparently this was released in 2017 to coincide with the 10th anniversary of the theatrical cut. And this comes in at 2 minutes shorter than the theatrical cut. And it shuffles around the structure, extends one scene, removes a handful of particularly egregious scenes, adds 3 new ones, and swaps out 3 other scenes for alternate versions. Murawski also features a couple of previously unused tracks from Christopher Young's musical score. The changes aren't all that noticeable, but the viewing experience feels different. Now, I've not actually seen that editor's cut. I don't actually have that one myself, but maybe keen to pick that up one day to see, you know, what it looks like. Again, this Spider-Man film probably was the weakest of the 3. There was a lot of characters within this film, a lot of sort of the sort of villains, I suppose, and it just seemed too much going on, too many things, and it got very sort of messy. And yeah, it's a shame that they didn't sort of stick with just one main villain like they did in Spider-Man 2 with Doc Ock. But yeah, it's interesting to know that there is the editor's cut out there on Blu-ray. Well, I think it's part of a special feature within that trilogy box set. So yeah, just a little bit of extra info that I found out recently. And then on to the last box set. This is just like quite a hard box, sort of in the black design with this sort of spider in silver, which is quite nice. And again, sort of the design follows on there, and then we just lift this off, and it's like a digipack design, and there we get a nice image of Venom in the film, deluxe trilogy. And on the back we've got a picture of Doc Ock. Open it up and we've got Sandman, Green Goblin, and then if we open him up, we've got all the discs on DVD. And then I'll just quickly take these out and show you what's underneath. And there we go, with the disc removed. Again, you just got that image from the third film, the second, the first, and there we've got Harry Osborn as the new Green Goblin. Also comes with this edition was comic book covers, which is quite nice. So again, you've got a nice image there with Fantastic Four. And all from the original Marvel comics that came out. Wonderful designs. Really nice. And obviously this film, well, the third Spider-Man film came out. They were kind of trying to introduce Venom, and obviously he got his own film many years later, which obviously now we're looking forward to Venom and Carnage. Some nice images here. And that's the last one. Oh, and we've got that one on the back. So, yeah, it's a really nice little pamphlet that comes with this set. So guys, that was my look at Spider-Man 3. Giving you a little bit of info on background of the film, and a little bit of info about the editor's cut as well, which yeah, I just recently found out about. So I hope you enjoyed looking at a bit of a closer look at the editions I have of this film. Be back next Saturday for taking a look at the Amazing Spider-Man first film, and the editions I have for that one. Hope you've enjoyed the video, guys. Take care, and see you in the next one. Bye now.